I am a very sweaty tryhard. Like, I like playing 4x3 stretch, lowering all my settings to get the higher FPS. I like playing aim labs, aim training, so I love really high-end, cutting-edge, fast FPS gaming performance stuff. I just am a competitive person that way. And as a result, I bought myself this, a very sweaty gaming tryhard kind of monitor. It's not the sweatiest, because the sweatiest without a doubt is ASUS's 360Hz IPS 24.5-inch display, which only ASUS currently sells. And number two is definitely the BenQ XL2546K with the Diode Plus technology, which is amazing. But this is firmly in my mind a third place monitor. Now, this is the XB253Q GW from ACER, and it's actually very similar to the ASUS version, which everyone talks about all the time, reviews all the time, and is constantly sold out. I'm talking about, of course, the VG259QM, and that comes in brand new about 560 Singapore dollars if you can even find it in stock in Singapore at all. On the other hand, this XB253QW is a 1080p 280Hz monitor that's 24.5 inches, just like the ASUS. But it comes in at $470 currently on Acer's official Lazada store. Substantially cheaper from what seems like to be the same exact spec, and probably uses the same panel too, considering only 3 or 4 companies in the world make LCD displays. So the question is, why is no one talking about this monitor right here? And I'll be answering that as we unbox this and check this out, because I'm really excited. I bought this with my own money, and this is going to be my new gaming monitor. And I'm going to start streaming games maybe in a month or two, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So this is really exciting because it's fun to buy high-end stuff and unbox it. I mean, the box is really big, as with any monitor box. I mean, it's got all the features printed on there. G-Sync, HDR, VESA certified HDR 400, which really is not something that you should care about. It's IPS, it's got 0.5 milliseconds response time, apparently, if you use the Pixel Overdrive. Don't really recommend using Pixel Overdrive on the Acers. They're not as good as BenQ system. You can overclock this to 280Hz, just like the VG259QM, and it has, I think, very good sRGB color coverage as well for color accuracy, so you can actually do some video editing on this if you wanted to. But that's not what I bought this monitor for. I bought this monitor for sweaty, fast gaming performance. So the most important spec we need to know is it's 280Hz and a 24.5-inch 1080p monitor. So let's open this up, and I'm going to try to remove this monitor carefully without breaking anything, considering the fact that I bought this with my own money. In terms of accessories, you get a USB 3 cable, USB 3 Type A to Type B, so that you can connect the USB 3 hub that's built into this monitor, which is very, very nice. You get a power cable, of course, and because this is gonna be tough. Okay, and because this monitor is a high-end monitor, you get a pretty decent stand for what I've seen in the pictures. So I'm excited to check that out. Hopefully I don't need to get like a different monitor arm for this, or like mount this on the monitor arm, because truthfully, I don't have any money left to buying this monitor for that. We got the monitor feet right here. We're gonna see how easy that is to assemble. We got the manual, and we got 2 more cables. So we've got a DisplayPort cable, which is nice, and an HDMI cable, which is also very nice. So all that's good. Okay, so finally we are greeted with the display panel itself. It's wrapped in a little bit of a foam cloth material with all the warnings on it. That's super exciting, and we're just gonna put it on the table like so, and try not to drop it and waste my money. Okay. Now, I would have liked for a monitor of this caliber to be wrapped in a little bit more soft shell styrofoam rather than hard styrofoam, but I mean, it came in one piece, so I really can't complain about it at all. Yeet! That was a failure. Let's assemble the stand now, mount the monitor, and see how it looks. I'm very, very excited. I feel like a kid in a candy shop, because a lot of the things I do actually unbox, you know, they're either for creating content or they're on loan, I don't get to keep it, you know, but this is with my own money, and there's a sense of achievement when you buy something, and I'm very excited with this one. So let's open this up and let's check it out. Ooh, so the arm this is the arm itself. This is hefty and heavy. Seems like it's a toolless mounting mechanism, which is nice because it's 2021, man. Monitor arms should not have any screws in them. It's no point. What's the point? Attached here, that's all you have to do with the thumb screw. You can just screw it in with your fingers. If you don't want to use a screwdriver, you can. And you can just use a coin to tighten this as well, so that's convenient. It's like a tripod mount, almost. And finally, the screen itself, wrapped up carefully in all this plastic. Let's hope it came in one piece with no sort of issue, so I don't have to send it back for warranty and stuff. Oh, it's open it up and let's mount it. Should be a toolless mechanism, and it is. There it is. There is my sweaty tryhard gaming monitor. It even comes with like this marketing sticker. Get the hell out of here. XB3. So the exact model number, if I'm not wrong, is the XB253Q GW, but they call it the Predator XB3 gaming monitor. And that's where the problems start. So remember the title of this video and remember what I said at the start. Why is no one talking about this monitor even though it's a much cheaper option to the very popular ASUS VG259Q GW? I have a few theories. So the first theory is that Acer's naming scheme is hurting them big time, drastically here. Now, ASUS naming scheme is pretty bad with the VG259QM, QR, QN, QE, QG. Yes, it's pretty bad. But Acer's, it's equally bad, but they don't have the amount of kind of brand presence when it comes to gaming monitor that ASUS has. So with ASUS gaming monitors, people are actually going out there and trying to review it, trying to talk about it, and put in the effort to find out what it is. But because Acer is not as dominant of a player in the gaming monitor scene as ASUS is, their confusing naming scheme is just hurting them here. And on top of that, the Acer GW version of the XB253Q, there's no reviews for this online. And the only review I could find related to the XB253Q that was kind of from a semi-big reviewer, which had 200k views, was about the XB253Q GX, which is a step-down model from the GW. That one only has 240Hz and the review was very lukewarm on it. So as a result, it's understandable as to why no one really talks about the sequel to that 240Hz model. So the naming scheme really hurts them here, and that's one thing. Number two, this came out quite late. ASUS's 280Hz IPS display came out months ago and months before this one from Acer came out. And by the time this 280Hz IPS display from Acer came out, 360Hz IPS display from ASUS was already announced. And without a doubt, that definitely stole the thunder of this monitor's release, and definitely less attention was paid to this because that ASUS 360Hz monitor, well, it's a big number, 360Hz. So as a result, a lot of attention probably was taken away from this XB253Q GW from press release times. And finally, this monitor basically had no press and media coverage. It's like Acer decided not to do any sort of marketing for this monitor at all. I couldn't find written reviews, video reviews, any sort of reviews for the XB253Q GW, specifically the 280Hz one. I think I saw one or two written articles, but apart from that, nothing else. It was basically zero press and media coverage. I guess when ASUS already steals your thunder with the 360Hz, it's probably very hard to fill the space with media coverage of your product that came later than the competitors. So that's kind of unfortunate. I understand the whole market is really big, full of many different models, but I think Acer could have done well to basically try to push this monitor and get more people knowing about it, because genuinely I wouldn't have known about this monitor if I didn't go and specifically look at Acer's Lazada's listings and then it popped up that it was on discount. Because for $80 less than the VG259Q, this could be a really, really good value for money. So enough about why no one's talking about this. Let's actually check out this monitor and see how good of an experience this is. Let's plug in the power cable and let's get ready to rumble. And let's take a look at the design first of this monitor before we get going. We've got a bunch of I/O over here. We've got two HDMI ports as well as a display port, as well as a headphone jack and a USB 3 Type B port, so that you can actually use the USB port hub on the left side here. So you can plug in your mouse and your keyboard, which I think is very convenient to just have it on the desk. It makes it much easier for cable management and just convenient access. The whole build of this is not particularly impressive. I mean, it's rather plasticky, but the stand itself is very nice and sturdy, which is good. And it's got height and tilt adjust, as I said just now. And the monitor, of course, is VESA compatible. Oh yeah, also it has RGB here. Either way, I'm gonna put this on my desk and have a whole setup going. This is exciting. Let's go! So here it is on my desk, and ASUS laptop into Acer Predator monitor. What kind of blasphemy is this? Either one of these brands want to send over a gaming monitor so that the brands are synced up, or gaming laptops so the brands are synced up. Go ahead, my email is in my channel description. But yeah, in terms of controls, this monitor uses the whole joystick nipple system that is very nice on LGs, very nice on basically anything else, and that's what you see on higher end monitors, so it's nice to see it here. I hate those bottom control buttons that you have arrows to deal with. It's a nightmare to deal with, and I can't deal with it. Wow, I really missed using a small monitor. As much as people will be like, oh, you're insane. I really like small monitors, like 24 inch, 24.5 inch. Gaming at least, it's a sweet spot. I mean, for video editing, the 32 inches is going to be king. But for gaming, this is going to be just perfect. However, because I have the gigantic monitor, I can't really hide the cable mess that is here anymore, so it's a bit embarrassing. But remember guys, I promise by the end of September, everything will be neat, everything will be very clean. So make sure you subscribe, and there will be a gaming setup tour. And when that happens, I think you guys will enjoy that video very, very much. Okay, yeah, so let's play a couple of games and test this out right now. Alright, so we're in Call of Duty Warzone. I just want to show you a little bit of gameplay. Not too much though, because I'm not very good at gaming right now. I haven't really gamed much, so maybe I should just become a gaming YouTuber. Easier life. Oh, this is a nice gun. Why do I like it so much? Okay. Land on the roof and try not to die. Ooh, legendary gun straight up, that's good. I hear a chest somewhere. Nah, I got a legendary one, I don't need that. Ooh. Oh, this is way cool. Oh yeah. 25 are left? Jesus. This is an easy game because no one's near me at all. Oh no. Hope I don't fall. Ooh, my shield. Alright, let's go. Let's get into a gunfight real quick. Am I even recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Oh, I hear them. Oh, it's my teammate. Oh god, I'm self-reviving. I'm dead. Damn! I got one at least. I didn't expect him to be behind me. And with that, I'm gonna end this video off here. Thanks for watching my unboxing of the ACER XB253Q GW. As for why nobody's talking about it, well, now we know. It's because of marketing, not because it's actually a bad product. But whether you should actually buy it, whether it's the right choice for you, I will answer those questions in the full-on in-depth review, which will be coming in like 1 or 2 months as I use this intensely. Now, I'm clearly enjoying playing games on this monitor, so I really can't wait to just keep on gaming on this. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Adios.